Good morning, ladies. Well, someone asked for a day in the life of Connie, so today I am going to color my hair. I use Wella Color Charm. The combination is 2 ounces of activator and 1 ounce of color, because I only do half of my head. I might do my whole head maybe once or twice a year. That's about it. Okay, so that's the activator. This is what the color charm looks like. I use light brown, 5N. Put my activator in my jar first, and you want to get the end that looks like this, the thinner end. The bigger end is if you're doing like a bleach job or something like that. Here's the color. I've already used half an ounce once before for something, because sometimes I just do spot coloring. I do a half an ounce if I'm just going to do around my face, and then an ounce of color. 1 to 2 parts. Okay, so I have 1, a half. I'm going to squeeze that in the jar over here. This container. Got 2 ounces of color. And yes, sometimes I think it would be easier if I had the liquid kind, but this particular semi-permanent covers really well, and sometimes the other ones don't. But if you find a liquid one that works, great for you. Okay. Well, tonight I'm going to my sister's, I'll call it a little musical, and should be nice. Okay, so I've got it all together. I'm going to shake it up, and I keep mine in a little, these are my color products, not very many. This is an old-fashioned makeup box with a big mirror. Makes it handy because I just grab it from the closet and I'm ready to go. I'm using the horizontal lens today. I'm looking where I think I'm supposed to be looking, so I'm making eye contact with you, but I won't find out until I see this video. A kiss on the cheek might be. So here we go. I'll find out if you can see what I'm doing or not. Let me get back here a little bit. Okay, I've got my color cape inside out. What I'm going to do is I parted it half, and then I parted half down here. So I'm going to do this side first. And I never use Vaseline or stuff like that around my face. I do the front first. Let me get my other mirror. Okay. So I go around my face first. Don't need the glasses for that. Just like that. And for me, don't really like to get on the skin, even though it'll come off fairly easy over 24 hours. But I don't even mind so much if I have 1 or 2 grays showing here and there. Who cares? I'm 71 and a half years old, and I'm sure people know that I have gray hair. Okay, and I go down here. Then I use the spout to separate my hair, and I start filling in the tracks. If For all you precision girls, you might want to be putting a lot more on there or whatever, and you can double your portion if you want. But I just want to do a touch-up. I don't want a job of perfection. And so, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so that's this whole section here. Now the other side I'm going to start, and I'm going to do the same thing. Take the clip out, pull the hair over, and do the next track. Now, I probably have been to a hairdresser maybe 3 times in my whole life. Never to get it colored, just to get it cut. One time I got a cut that was popular at the time, and it was very nice and it was very easy to manage, but I never went back. Guess I don't like going to beauty shops either, unless I'm going to make money, which is what I did for about 25 years as a hairdresser. So can you see me? Just taking a section one by one, put some color in there. Okay, now I'm going to go back over here where I took off, stopped I should say, and add my color to the rest of that section. This is my thin side over here. We all have a thin side and a thick side. We all have a face that's higher than the other side. That's why it's hard to get the eyebrows to match. You can do it if you want to spend an extra 15 minutes doing your eyebrows. But I've never been a perfectionist. I do like to have a place for everything and everything in its place in my home. But it's not like I mind a little dust. And I keep looking away, so I don't know if you're seeing much. I'm going to go on the other side, follow the track. Make another little part with the end of the spout. Now, this is the first time I'm filming it, so I can imagine if my sister ever saw that, she'd go, "Oh my gosh, you're showing them so many personal things." But it's not like I'm the only one doing this, right? It's not. And imagine how much money you save when you can do this yourself. Now, if you've got your hair frosted, no matter what color it is, you just want to buy the color that's the darkest in your hair. Let your blonde frosting or whatever your color your frosting is grow out. If you don't want to see your gray roots. Okay, now right up here on the side, down my neck, I'm going to put a little bit, because a lot of times I wear a ponytail, so I'll just cover up a little bit of that gray. If I have any there, I've never really looked. And just kind of squinch it in. Don't worry about the very bottom of my neck. And I'll do the same over here, just right down the side. I'm pretty much done. Now just go back over where I might see a little raise. I'll need to empty the jar, my plastic container here. A little around the forehead. A little around the face. And this is my day when I do my hair coloring. Now I've seen a couple of you gals who are using little mini razors on your face. I'm afraid to use a razor on my face. I know they say that the hair doesn't go back. Well, twice I've used a cream along here for a little peach fuzz. And to tell you the truth, it's been over a month and I don't see a thing. So I may have killed the roots. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be awesome. And if they're there, they're very, very, very faint. I do have one hair that grows out here occasionally, but I never see it until it gets about that long. And I told you before, I don't have hardly any hair under my arms. I think I have 2 here, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. I never see them until I let them grow out long enough. Okay. So you can see the color's starting to oxidize and turn brown. And I'm just going to use the rest of this color up. Just put it down the track, no big deal. Just make a track like that. And go back. Same over here. Careful you don't squirt it all over the floor. And I'll grab the hair that's hanging from the section. And maybe, there we go. Take it and just get it out of the way. Because what I'm going to do now is I'll go read my devotional. This takes 30 minutes. And it's done. Don't want my bangs to fall in my face as I'm waiting. And there you have it. Okay, so once I finished applying my color, and I wanted to use it all up, so I just keep going, you know, making tracks here and there. Rinse the bottle out, hot water, turn it upside down in the sink, you know, let it totally drain. Okay, rinsed off my gloves. I dry them, turn them inside out. Now put them back on later when I go to rinse my hair off. I don't use shampoo and I don't use conditioner. Not until maybe a couple of days. Maybe later on tomorrow night I might wash it, but no rush. And that's it. I'm going to go read my devotional. Don't know if you're interested in that, so I'll see you in a bit. On another topic, I just love it when young girls send me a message with a little bell is. I call that a telephone call. I just love it. I love encouraging you girls. I love inspiring you, hopefully giving you some helpful hints here and there. And keep talking to me. Keep talking to me. It motivates me to want to make more videos. And Donatelli, this day is for you. And for everybody who's a believer. And for those of you who aren't, come on board. Okay, so I'm ready to rinse off. And by the way, I forgot to tell you to buy some of these little booties for the ear so you won't get color around your ears or the back of your ears. They're awesome. Little shower caps for the ears. And as you can see, the color oxidized. Very nice. Light brown. So I'm going to go rinse off right now and put my makeup on. And I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm all rinsed off. Before I go any further, it's not Donatelli that wanted a day in the life of Connie. It's Antoinella T. So this is for Antoinella T. As you can see, the color took quite well. Yeah. And that's a semi-permanent. Okay, well, I might be going into a little bit too much detail, but this is for you gals that have never colored your hair. So after I finish coloring my hair, rinsing my hair off with my gloves on, of course I put my turban on, and I dry my gloves with the towel, turn them inside out. You can add powder on them if you want, but I don't. I dry everything and just sit it like this on my counter. Can you see? I've got my gloves here and I got my little ear things. Well, let's see if I can get that in there over the thing. And then they will pretty much just dry like that. And now I'll put my makeup on. Okay, so I'm letting my hair dry. I've got my makeup on, as you can see. And I will take off my tape like I promised in my other video because I had it on through the whole thing, and who wants to look at that thing in the middle of your head? Okay, so that makes this video plenty long, and so I'll see you another day, and I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for dropping a note to me. Have a wonderful day and be blessed. Bye. Connie, over 70 and still glamorous.